left. I'm sure it's still good and in art house festival? Film festival sort of. I don't know. I haven't read it. It may be going in that direction. So anyways, we've got the first 3 volumes of Mega Tokyo, which is Fred and Largo, and then the third one is just Fred. And it's much thicker because he's like, snow, snow, girls, 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 snow, snow, character stuff, and then people were like, hey, Fred, can you have exploding robots? He's like, no, fuck you, snow! Robot girls and snow, they're sad! So anyways, first 3 volumes of Mega Tokyo, $5?
$5. 10. 20.
Okay.
25. 40.
Anybody else want to masturbate to robot girls? So we got 40. You're like, fuck you, they're my robot girls. 2D. Yeah, 2D robot girls. Yeah, snow effect. This page. And then never see it again. So 40 for robot girls and snow. And no shame.
2. 1.
Going once. Going twice. I was like, oh, that guy's putting his hat. Oh no, he's got a girlfriend. He does not need sad robot girls in snow. Twice, or three times. Sir, you may have your Mega Tokyo. Thank you. Speaking of watching some cosplay, what are you wearing today?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Saber from Fate Stay Night, or Fate
Yes.
Extra, the video game.
So yeah, thank you. Well done. Oh, look, it's something by Clamp. So I read about Clamp every year, so I'm going to try to keep it down because we've done this. Okay, who here is not familiar with Clamp's work? Okay, allow me to give you a short overview. Incest, lesbians, angels. Pick at least 2.
Okay, maybe I'm reading different Clamp. I've never read anything about that.
You've seen 3 at a time minimum. You've read Clamp, hasn't had lesbians.
Kobato.
Or I have not read Kabato.
Well, that one has none of the above. Oh wait, no, it has angels.
Chronicles. Right, that has little boys. Okay, so this is Magic Knight Rare, which admittedly is pretty fucking cool.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And it looks like it's the original Japanese and it's all in moon language. Yep, it's all 100% moon speak. So where were we over here?
10.
10, we have 10, 15, 20. It's 3 full volumes. It's actually 3 volumes 1, 2, and 3, because I know sometimes that doesn't happen.
Wow.
Yeah. It's really nice art. And that's really cool. And this is really impressive for Clamp. Okay, they got giant robots before they had lesbian schoolgirls. Which, I think it was before they had lesbian schoolgirls. Nope, no making out until that point. Bet you volume 2 has it though.
Probably.
So we were at 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, do I hear 25 for Gyarados, I guess? No, it's a water dragon, which...
Isn't Gyarados the
Yeah, it's just water dragon, yeah. It's Pokemon! No, it's Clamp. It's different! It's different because the giant water dragon is a lesbian reincarnated angel. I swear, those women do nothing but they're like, okay, guys, we have to change it up a little. Because we did the lesbian thing last time, and then we did the lesbian angels, and then we did the incarnated lesbian. Okay, so there was, I forget the series, but it was seriously, I watched the first 3 episodes, and I was just like, no. Because it starts off with this dude, and he's like, oh God, I really want to fuck my sister. And I'm like, okay, opening strongly.
Angel Sanctuary.
Angel Sanctuary, thank you. So we knew we were going to have the angels.
Not Clamp, though, to be fair.
What?
That's not Clamp. to be fair.
I'm pretty sure it's clamp.
No.
Allow me to explain why I'm pretty sure it's clamp. So, the first episode, he's like, oh, I want to fuck my sister. And the sister's like, oh, I want to fuck him, but it would be wrong. And then for an episode and a half, they're like, no, we mustn't, it would be wrong. It would be wrong. And after an episode and a half, the director's like, okay, that's enough. They're going to be fucking now. And they're like, oh, and then they fuck. And they're like, specifically, they're like, curse heaven and your rules against us fucking. Because my brother and sister, we must fuck because that is what we do. We're in lust at least. And so then they wake up the next morning and they're like, oh my god, I just remembered. I'm a reincarnated lesbian angel. Like, the reason I want to fuck my sister is that I'm a reincarnated lesbian angel. It's okay.
Somebody needs
And
therapy.
then his sister wakes up and goes, I'm a lesbian reincarnated angel. And we used to be lovers. That's why we wanted to fuck. That makes sense. And then it turns out that because they fucked and like, curse you, heaven, we reject the rules. Heaven's like, well, shit, guys, we were going to let you be reincarnated lesbian angels, but you were like, fuck off. So, yeah. So, yeah, reincarnated lesbian angels, that's why I assume angels
It's
were.
not clamp, it's just Japanese in general.
Was it not maybe some people from Clamp were involved? Because the art style looked really similar. I'm still going to claim it's Clamp because it's funny. Okay, so while I have not yet found evidences of lesbian schoolgirls, there's some flower imagery on page 87 that is difficult to get around. No, it's mostly just moon language and snakes fighting. Giant writhing water dragons fighting against each other and shooting water. Okay, some of you picked up on that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is Magic Knight Raiders 2, my mistake. That's what the 2 was. So we had 20 over here, I think. Who offered 20? You offered 20. All right, do we hear 25? Oh, come on, I just explained how there's homoerotic imagery in here. You can pretend the dragons are dicks, and then it's really funny when the girl's like, I summon you, giant dragon, shoot at that girl. And it's like, oh, this went really fast. What part of my introduction suggested to you that anyone under the age of 35 was not too young for this? You heard me talking to the 3 in front of you. I'm like, HBO, titties, fucking sisters, right? We just did. Fucking sisters.
Try and space out. I'm sorry, try and space out.
Okay. Do you need to leave? No, you don't get moments. We go hard and fast and long and thoroughly here. We go until you cry, and your tears only make us harder. All right. So we were at 20 over here with the guy with the red mascara acting as tears, I guess. He's like, you're crying out of your soul. And you're listening to Linkin Park. And you have eyeshadow, so I guess you're also listening to My Chemical Romance. Yeah. I get a pro tip for you. No, they won't. Unless you stop touching them. Okay, so we got 20 for Magic Knight Raiders 2. Do I hear 25 going once?
No.
Twice? No. Sold! Thank you, sir. Well done.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, evidently I should have started from that end.
Money.
You like Magic Knight Raiders?
I'll buy it and burn it.
No?
Nothing short of $2,000.
So Magic Knight Raiders 1 is now the next thing we're selling because somebody said just grab whatever you want off the table. It is also in Moonspeak.
$5.
Thank you.
6.
They play with a giant cock on page 10. Explosions. Women wearing leotards and being magical. Oh, fucking giant one-eyed demon.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just checking for you guys. I like to make sure you're making an informed decision about whether there are or are not lesbian schoolgirls in any particular item.
What about the titties?
This is Magic Knight Ray Earth. There's no titties.
Oh.
If you want titties, go for any furry comic.
No.
I mean, there'll be titties and cock. Guaranteed. One person in the frame, fur, tits, cock, and masturbation, and that's the baseline for furry comics, as far as I've seen.
No.
Oh, that's pretty cool. The girls are now naked, wreathed in flame, and then wearing armor. Okay, so there are naked schoolgirls. There's one page of it on page number, well, volume 3. You'd have to buy them all to get the giant robot naked schoolgirl action going on. And frankly, the ratio of giant robots to naked schoolgirls is not what I consider optimal. And the ratio of naked girls and giant robots to everything else is not what I consider optimal, in that it is not roughly 20/20. So, Magic Knight Rare, 3 volumes in Moon language. Do I hear $5?
I said 5, I do 5.
I did. Good, thank you.
$5.50.
Here's a rich man.
Could you go out to the quad and get me a brick? How heavy is your broom?
It's metal inside these twigs.
What kind of metal?
Stainless steel.
Solid steel?
No, stainless.
Go get me a brick. Okay, so I hear 5, and a mild buzzing from this. And I vote for 10, it's not a sex toy. So 5. Do I hear 10 for Magic Knight Ray Earth 1, 2, and 3, and Crazy Moon Speak? Does anyone here speak Japanese or read it? Okay, then you can read Magic Knight Ray Earth. You can take this home and read like a whole bunch of pages with neither naked schoolgirls or giant robots, and then there's one page with both. And okay, I'm really not selling that well. But for everyone except Carla, was it?
Got it.
All right, yeah. I remember one name a year. Sorry, guys, it's still not your year. Here's the thing: while you are cosplaying and it does look beautiful, you don't have tits. So it's kind of a handicap until some year where it's just nothing but men, and I'll show up and like, hey guys, it's time. That's what'll happen that year. Okay, so for the rest of you who don't speak Crazy Moon language, we've got a special treat for you later on. So that you can speak Moon language, which means that you can masturbate to obscure Japanese shit without having to tab back to Google